time to shake this shit up.
Shake it up, and shake it up.
Shake this shit.
And shake it up, and shake it up.
Shake this shit up.
Shake it up, and shake it up.
Shake this shit.
And shake it up, and shake it up.
Shake this shit up.
Shake it up, shake it up, and shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up, and shake it up. Fuck it up. Shake it up, shake it up, and shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up, and shake it up. Fuck it up. Hey y'all, come join us and shake this shit up. Hey you guys, welcome back to Hookahs and Conversations. This your girl Tamika.
It's your girl Kandice. We back, y'all.
Hey y'all, we miss you guys. What's been going on? What's popping?
Work. That's what's popping.
So what happened was we both got promotions, right? And somebody had took night shift, somebody else had took morning shift. Y'all figured it out. And yeah, we had to play hard to get hard, work hard to
Pay these
bills, and we had to just put this on the side just for a little bit.
A little bit.
And now we back, and we smoking like crack. We smoking
What?
like crack.
What?
We smoking like crack because crack smokes. That's what Whitney said. Crack is whack. So we not smoking like crack.
That's what I'm like, what are you talking
so
about?
we're smoking. We're smoking like we're smoking hookahs. Okay. And let me tell y'all what we're smoking today. We are smoking Godfather and blueberry mint.
It tastes good. I like it.
Can I see how it tastes? Because you had to come out your nose that time, so I'm trying to figure this out. Let me see.
I had tasted the berry at first, but now I guess I taste the Godfather. Why is it called the Godfather?
The Godfather is smoking. Because I don't know why they call it the Godfather, but when I smoke it, I feel like I'm that bitch. Hold on, because I'm a godfather. I'm a godmother. I'm literally is a godmother. Have you ever been a godmother?
No, I'm not a godmother.
Wow, you never been a godmother?
No, I don't think I want that responsibility. I'm a mama already.
Bro, that's a lot of responsibility.
Right. I'm a mama already, so I don't think I could be a mom and a godmom.
So what we drinking?
I don't know. Wine. I didn't look at it. I just poured it in a cup.
Let me see what we drinking. Peach. Barefoot. Peach wine. Yep. And there we go. Peach wine. Yep, tastes good.
You already said the grain. It tastes good.
I definitely need this. I had a long day.
I broke my damn nail. It was bleeding. I had a rough day. I was freezing cold delivering the mail. My heat wasn't working. I broke my nail.
You don't have a day.
And it was pouring down raining on me.
Go ahead and get it out.
Oh, I'm so frustrated.
Let me see the nail.
I'm all leaking all over the ground.
This bitch said, I'm leaking. She called me and said, I'm leaking.
It wouldn't stop.
Bro.
And that was my real nail.
So
it wasn't fake or anything.
So when can you get it fixed?
It got it healed.
So it's gonna be in a Band-Aid for.
I don't know. I guess a week.
If I was you, I'd just shave the other ones down. Like go to your
But
nail
these are
tech.
my nails.
I know.
I worked hard. Why she just can't put a tip on this one?
Ooh,
And we just act like it's mine.
that's true. Or I just shave them now and start over because
No.
nail grows just like hair. It grows.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to. And I think this the one that broke before.
God,
I've
I
never
tell you
had my
something.
nails this long, so.
I keep telling you them long nails, baby.
But this is my first time ever keeping my nails this long because I always get them short like that.
Yeah.
All the time. I was like,
This irritated me too. This length is irritating me too.
I want to be an adult, a big girl.
Okay. And look, and that's what happened.
You know
Big
what
girl
happened?
Shit, breaking nails.
I was pulling the mailboxes with my nail instead of my finger because I was cold. I couldn't feel my fingers on my feet.
I need to get you some open up gloves. You got some of those?
I do, but I didn't think it was gonna be that.
That bad?
Yeah.
I miss you, Candice.
I miss you too. Even though we see each other every day.
Yeah, we see each other, but we barely can talk.
But cause you be at the desk being a supervisor, and I don't want to be bothering you, and you be yelling at people on the phone. That conversation tonight was that custom.
That conversation
conversation today drained me. I couldn't wait for my doctor's appointment. You need to get up out that building. And that was not even the first conversation that was like that. It
Did
was
you call her
like
back?
3. I did.
Oh, okay. I thought you was gonna say no. I was
I
saying she
did.
gonna call back.
I made a promise. I keep my promises. So I did.
I'm glad you
And
figured it out.
and it wasn't that long the next time. It was just like, I can't find that cool. Okay. And she
But
tried
you
to how
were
long.
on
I
for like
said,
10 minutes.
ma'am, have a good day. I'll call you back. I promise. She actually said, you promise? I was like, yeah. Oh my God. I'm not making no more promises.
Oh, my finger.
So y'all ready? Y'all ready to shake some shit up?
You ready?
I'm ready. I haven't shook shit up in a long time. Shake.
We didn't even
Shake.
add no new questions
Oh,
or nothing.
we've been busy. Oh.
Here. How much more shaking you need to shake?
It's a long one, too.
Oh my gosh.
Do you give your man blowjobs?
That's what that say for
Or
real?
do you give your woman
What?
eat jobs?
That does not say that does not say
That would have been a good one. No, for real. It said, do
I'm about to
you
say
give...
we could do that one and then you could ask that one.
Okay, let's talk about it.
First of all, why would you say woman? Like any of us is involved with a woman.
I'm just saying, like, if we had to just... If a man was here, I would have had to say that part.
Right.
So, do you?
What was the question? Blowjobs? Yes.
Do you give your man blowjobs or do you give your woman eat jobs? But we don't have a woman, so we talk
Right.
about these blowjobs.
We're gonna talk about blowjobs?
Yes, we can. So, I do.
I do too.
I feel like I can do better. I feel like it has to be like, because sex have so many different positions. It has to be some different positions for blowjobs.
But what can you possibly do?
I mean, I feel like people use stuff for blowjobs.
Like what?
Like, bitch, I said some episodes ago, peppermint. And you was like, bitch, you gonna...
That sounds like it's gonna burn.
Yeah, it's gonna burn.
You don't think it's gonna burn?
My man don't think it burn.
Uh-huh.
And I get some ice and I blow.
You be doing this. You be doing too much. I'm not doing all of that.
So what else can you do with a blowjob?
What's the little things they
Other
put?
than whipped cream, bitch.
No, the thing.
The dick ring?
Yeah.
Bitch, I ain't never had that. I ain't never used that.
Huh.
Have you? What the fuck you a friend of? Tell me. Friend?
Why you think
I
I got
need friend to come on
married
the,
at
I need
21?
friend to come on the podcast.
First of all, not coming on those podcasts.
Friend. What are you doing?
Yeah, the dick rings. They got light up ones, vibrating ones. You should get one.
So what happened? You shit. That's the Godfather.
I have to have a little
So
sip.
thank you. Give me a second, guys. So with the dick ring, right? Do you hook it up to your phone? Cause you know, like with toys for women, you can hook it up to the
your
Bluetooth
phone?
and it can do a little beat. So
That I don't know if they have one like that, but you know some of them got the little battery, you know, the little circle battery in it, and it light up. Some of them vibrate.
He's not into toys,
I don't
so
know. So how? What you want me? How
I
am
don't
I
know.
supposed
I'm
to
just trying
help
to
you?
find some new tricks. Like I'm trying to keep my marriage, you guys. So help me.
I
help
did
us.
toys. You need to get. He need to come on to the other
So
side.
how can I say, hey babe?
Let's try something new.
Hmm.
You've never tried that before?
No,
You know,
I never said, hey babe, let's try something new.
But if he don't like it, you know he don't like it. So is he gonna be okay?
I don't know. I may do that this week though, because we're going out of town this week. I may do that this week since we went out of town.
Okay.
Try something new.
You could try. You do peppermint. I'm not doing that. You do whipped cream.
What's those little pop things
What?
that the kids eat?
What?
When you put on your tongue, it pop. It's like,
the candy?
you know what I'm talking about? The
yeah,
candy,
in a pack.
Yeah.
You gonna put that on his dick and then eat it? I could
You
feel
gotta pop that shit. Pop.
You don't think it's gonna hurt him?
I don't think so. You think?
I don't know.
Somebody used that shit before. Y'all used that. Let me know. So I'm serious. Leave us a comment. Let us know how it felt because I don't know. Well, you won't know how I feel if you were there doing the
It
blowjob.
sound like
Let me know how he felt
if
when he
it's
tell you.
popping in your mouth and you like, you know what I mean?
I don't be like that when I eat that candy. I'm like, I like the way it feels on my tongue. So you wouldn't like that.
I don't know.
Well, let's go to the real question. The real question is, do you give? Oh, let me give you the hookah. I feel like I haven't had a hookah in all 2 weeks.
Didn't you go out last week?
No, I was in pain. I went out, but I don't. Did I have a hookah?
I don't
I
know.
probably
wasn't
did.
with you.
Do you give up on your dreams for your partner? Ooh. What dreams have you given up on, if so? I never gave up on my dreams for my husband because he's supportive. So I never really had to give up on the dream because I tell him what I want to do. He said, go for it. If it don't work, it don't work. If it do work, it do work. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes in relationship, some men can envy their woman by having different types of dreams that they want to achieve. You know what I mean? And I don't think that's right, you know? So what about you? What about you?
No, give up on the dream.
Like what dream would you would have? Maybe I should answer that like that too.
Okay, finish answering your question.
Okay. A dream that I haven't done that I would have wanted to do.
So say, for instance, you had a dream and you told him you want to do it and he say no. You still going to do it? Or you going to talk
See,
about
that's
it?
how the question should have been written down.
We should have read it when I sent it to you.
That's
So
true.
we can elaborate.
That's true. That's true. I did not read them. Because
You
I
just
trusted.
said-
Because I trusted you.
He said, okay.
We got the topics. Yes, you did your job. That you on the topics, you know. So, what was the question?
What happens if you have the dream
Mm-hmm. And he didn't support
and
it.
he did? So say, for instance, basically, if you wanted to be an artist.
Okay.
And no, you not gonna do that. We ain't got time for that. That's not bringing in money. So no.
That would be something that we really had to talk about because I feel like, who are you
Your
to
husband.
tell me that I cannot achieve something that I really want to do? Like, if I don't do it now, when I'm going to do it? When I'm going to be able to do it?
Right.
If I don't do it right now, the way I feel right now.
Right.
Like, I'm not stopping you from doing what you want to do. So my whole thing is, why do I have to put something on pause for me? Like, you should be supportive for me and should want me to do it. Like, you should be ecstatic for me to want to do something that I never have done before. So
Right. But now what happened if he say that's not bringing in income?
it ain't bring.
It's not bringing in income, so you can't do that because you're gonna stop the income you have to follow this dream.
So you saying quit my job and do the dream?
Yeah.
I'm thinking keep my job and still do my dream,
Okay.
like I'm doing right now.
Okay.
So I
So
feel like
now-
if it's like that, then it should be cool. But if, like you said, if I had to quit my job
Yeah.
and then do my dream, but that's like going out on faith. So
yeah, you walking on
at
faith.
the end of the day, like, you're not gonna always make money at the beginning, but that don't mean that you don't see what could be in the middle. I'm not
Right.
gonna say the end, but in the middle of what you could do. And
Right.
I don't know how I would feel about that if he felt like if he was supportive of that. I don't know if he said I just can't be with you because you want to do that dream. Then I'm gonna have to say, well, I'm gonna have to do my pros and cons. And it's gonna get that deep. Pros and cons, and it may be a possibility that I may have to really have to let you go, like how I am now.
But okay, so you let him go and you quit your job and you got this dream. You know how artists be like, "I'ma sing, I'ma make it," and it takes them years
In years.
and years to get it.
My whole thing is, okay, say for instance, I had to let him go for now. Hopefully we can talk and he can see that I really want to do this. Like, you should really be behind me. But I feel like if you see me being consistent about it, then you should jump on board. Like, my dream should become your dream now. Like, if you see that I don't have a team, if you see, like, I'm not making no money, invest into me.
Right.
Like, that's the type of partner I want.
Right.
But if it was the other way around, then, baby, I'm not going to start my dream just because you don't believe in it. Because I believe in all your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Even if they crazy or not. Like, when my husband said, Tamika, I want to open up the barbershop, I was like, shit. For what? He's like, I need to open up.
So you didn't support him?
Not at first.
Mm.
I was just like, it lasted for like 2 months. I was like, every time he talked about it, I was like, And I was like, are you gonna be consistent about it? But the more and more he kept talking about it, it's just like the podcast. The more and more I kept talking about it, the more and more he kept wanting to hear about it.
Okay.
So, you know, it's about working through.
Yeah, talking it through.
But okay, what about you? Enough of me. What about you?
No, I didn't really have no dream that
Okay.
I put on hold because everything that I want to do, I'm doing,
Mhm.
and he supports me no matter what. Even if it fails, if it does good, he's there, and he's always helping
Mhm.
with me, and he's there trying to. If I can't do it, he's gonna. Okay, well, how about we do this,
Mhm.
or put it like this? Like when I started the lip gloss, we was coming up with designs. He actually made the logo.
Mhm. Yeah, he now I can say Frank helped a lot with this, with the podcast.
Yeah,
It was something we came up with last minute. He made shirts. Like,
yeah,
he was willing to do all
Yeah.
the stuff without even charging us, you know.
Yeah.
So I can say that he really do
support.
support.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
support.
You
I
know,
support him too. Cause right now, we're talking about him getting his own garage and stuff.
that's dope.
We've been talking about it for a while, so I found a place, but by the time we got stuff in order, it was already gone, and then he's talking about getting people,
Mhm.
staff, and stuff.
See,
He
that's the
don't-
hardest thing.
That's why it's like slow right now, because he don't really trust people, and you know how people are. In the beginning, they don't see the dream, and they're
Right.
all about money.
Right.
So that's where he at right now.
But sometimes it takes like your family to be that support. Like sometimes it takes your family to be that staff.
Yeah.
Like you may have to get off work,
Bitch, I don't know how to do shit with a car.
but guess what? You can be his accountant. You can take that money
Yeah.
and do that. Like that's the little thing.
Yeah.
Like to help him not have to think about that. Let him fit some cars and you take the money for the car.
Yeah.
Like he don't have to think about that. It's different ways that a person can be supportive. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all about the time that you put in. It's about, you know, listening. It's
Yeah.
about researching, you know, the stuff that he may not be strong at. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That you are. So that's where you come in and say, hey babe, I want to support you in this way. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So that's pretty much what
I
it
just want you
is.
to know I'm thinking about my nail.
Fucking nail.
It's
This episode
bothering
gonna
me.
call
It
the
hurts.
fucking nail.
It hurts so bad. Stupid mailbox.
Stupid mailbox. You want to go ahead and cut the mailbox out? Go ahead.
No, I
Five
don't
seconds.
even know what address I was at. Oh,
Go ahead. Motherfucking nail. Da, da, da. Go ahead. Get it out.
I'm just so mad. You know how long it took for my nails to get this long?
Bro, it's like hair. It grows back.
I know it's gonna grow back, but it
You know how many
hurts.
times I shave my nails? I get my nails cut down and then it just
They
back
grow
up.
back. I
Yes.
gotta
It's
take
not
some.
gonna take that long.
I gotta take some. What is it? Hair nail
Bitch, you ain't gotta do that. Wash them dishes.
vitamins. Some Biotin.
You don't have to do all that. You acting out. Oh, that fucking nail. You acting out. Pipe down. What you told me before the episode started? Pipe down. Calm down.
Oh,
This is a good ass hookah, y'all. This is a good hookah.
I think she needed it.
Let me tell you something. Being in management position, this ain't got shit to do with this episode. But I got a man. Being in that position is a lot.
They said it was a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with people, deal with your co-workers that you work with, you know, every day, and then they become your employees, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a lot trying to transition
They
that.
been trying you.
They do, and I don't care.
They don't.
I don't care. I don't care. Let's say that out loud. I don't care. I don't.
Maybe because the time when I come in, everybody be leaving, so they don't
Yeah.
really be bothering me. And then when they come back, they trying to go home, so they just like here.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to.
But
deal
setting rules and regulations, nobody not going to be like so used to that change when the
Right.
person that's coming in is doing it the correct way.
Right.
It's been done wrong so long, and even I myself have done some rules wrong because nobody has corrected us.
Yeah, we don't know.
But now being in that position, you're the person who's trying to correct things. Yes, I'm gonna get my head chewed out. Yes, they gonna cut my throat. But guess what? I don't care. I don't. I'm doing my job.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna get in trouble,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just what it is. And when it's a time where I'm doing something wrong, I go get my feedback to make sure whatever I'm doing is the correct way.
Right.
So I really don't care. I get paid to do one thing. This week is to manage. Next week is to live a meal. So whatever it may be, that's what I'm gonna do.
Right.
Let's shake this shit up again. Because this question is kind of, it's cool, but it's not deep.
We need more.
Well, bitch, you need to get on your job. What do you mean? I need to just order them cars and then we'll have more.
When I'm gonna do it?
When you out for the whole week.
We did this already.
So why is it in there?
I don't know.
Bitch, did we do that for real? Because last time you
We
said we did 6
did.
and then we just thrown on top
Does
of it.
everything happen for a reason? We did that.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah. If you could go back, what would you tell your younger self?
Woo!
Mm.
Bitch, when you grow up, you're gonna be that bitch. But no, for real. Younger Tamika, I would tell younger Tamika, don't have so much low self-esteem.
Mm-hmm.
You're not ugly, don't take people comments so serious. Bitch, stop crying. Cause I used to cry about everything. I was so emotional. I'm a Cancer. So I was very emotional. I'm still emotional. I just got a tough skin now because of the stuff I've been through. But I would tell her, you're gonna go to college. Things that she couldn't see. One day you will have kids, whether they come from you or not. Bitch, you're gonna want to kill yourself one day, but you're not. I would tell her a lot of things. Because I used to always tell myself, if I get married, I would never get a divorce. Bitch, you're going to get a divorce. And you're going to get married again.
Right.
And, like the dreams, you're going to be able to exceed in anything that you do. Because I used to always, have, a negative mindset because of how people treated me.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to always, if you tell me, you're not gonna do good in this, and I'd be hard on myself, I'm not gonna be good in it, so I wouldn't do it. But I go help somebody else do their thing that they want to do, but I would never do or achieve anything that I wanted to do because of how people make me feel or because of how I look, So I had to tell that bitch, bitch, you're gonna be a bad bitch. Cut your hair ball, you're gonna have it all.
That was good. I like
Cut your hair ball, you gonna have it all. You hear me? And just keep elevating, keep learning from different people, and keep allowing yourself to be around older people, so you will be able to hear from the wiser one. I used to hate when people say, I still hated it. I'm wise because I'm older than you. Well, I'm younger than you, and I can be wise.
Yeah.
I can teach you something. So, but yeah, that's what I would tell my younger self. Yeah.
You tell yourself a lot.
Yeah, because I used to just be like, oh man, I'm not gonna make it, or oh man, I'm not gonna have no friends. Bitch, you don't need no friends.
You don't need friends.
You hang out with too many people anyway. If I knew I was gonna take all these trips, the way I used to act, I'm never gonna leave Atlanta. I'm from here. I'm never gonna leave. Bitch, I'm only gonna go to Florida. Yeah, I'm only gonna be able to go to Florida. But that's all we were going. Family trip to Florida.
Right.
And so when I was able to experience different states, you know what I'm saying? It just I just never thought that my life would be. It's not even ending here. It's still so much to grow. I tell myself when I look back at my life and those journals I used to write in, I'd be like, God.
Yeah, I didn't write in journals growing up.
I did.
That's good.
I wrote down all my emotions. If my mom was able to read my journals, that motherfucker would cuss me out. I can't wait to get out this house. I left the house at an early age because my mom did some crazy shit, and I was like, man, I'm gonna get my own spot and do what I want to do and go out. I got my own spot. I went out and I was like, oh, this it? Oh, I gotta pay bills? Bitch, I'm broke? Oh my God, I gotta go to work. Because I used all my money to pay bills and go out. And I said, something gotta give, so I had to give up going out.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm in a better place so I can work and still go out.
Right.
And
how old were you when you moved out?
16 going on 17, my sister had got a apartment. She had co-signed for me, and I stayed in the hood, you know. And I met a couple of drug dealers and stuff like that, and got mixed into that. And then I was like, this got to change, because when I got my house busted into, my apartment, my first apartment busted into by the police.
So they
Some things people don't know about me.
They kicked in the door.
Girl, they knocked on the fucking door at first, right? And I'm in the house, and my ex-boyfriend at the time, not gonna call his name, he was like, oh yeah, just put this in the attic. As long as my bills paid, I ain't give a damn. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put all this in the attic. So I had all the drug dealers at my house, right? Literally all of them in that hood at my house. Long as they paid my bills, gave me my drugs.
Gave you your drugs?
Yes, because I used to smoke at the time.
Okay.
At the time. And long as they fed me and did the shit like that, and I was in like the expensive cars and stuff like that, I didn't care.
That sounds like a movie or a book I used to read.
Girl, and what scared me the most is that everybody was gone out my house one day, and I had pounds, like bags, like trash bags, like the garbage bags of weed and coke, and it was just it was crazy. And my homeboy had put it in the attic, right? Come to find out, he got busted or something, so he went to jail. And actually he was Gucci Mane, one of his partners. Because Gucci Mane was in jail at the time. And so he was dealing for him. Then my boyfriend was dealing with him because that was his best friend. Girl, when there was like 6 cops doing the lights like this outside my damn apartment, and I was the only one in the house at that time, I'm on the phone with my sister. I'm like, I think the police out there. Girl, knocking on my boom, open the door. I said, who? I'm scared, because I'm still sensitive. I'm scared as hell, crying and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I ain't gonna say his name. What me do? What he got me going through? I'm calling him like, babe, you got such and such, the police in my house. They got a flashlight. He said, babe, just lay low. Just act cool. Girl. I opened the door. They just came in my house. They bum rushed you? They just came in my house. Threw little old me to the wall. Just came in my house.
They went like this.
Bitch threw me. And I was so scared. And ever since that day, no, I still tried to be a drug dealer. Even after that.
You was a drug dealer?
Bitch, my boyfriend went to jail, bitch. I had to keep making the income.
Wait,
support.
No, go back.
I had to support.
Go back. Wait.
I had to support his dream.
Okay, you support him. So they threw your ass to the wall, to the floor. Then what happened? Because I wants to know.
And then after they threw, let me give you this hookah.
You might need it.
I made it. After they threw me, right? So I'm still crying, right? My phone's somewhere. My sister I hear her over the phone because she's screaming. On her way. All of her saying, I'm on my way. Bitch can't do shit for me. So the police, they go in there looking for shit, but they didn't know that the shit was in the attic. Like in the apartment that I was staying in, it had like a little screw to the attic. It's like a walk-in attic, but it was behind the wall. Like you couldn't really see it. You really couldn't know that. You would have just thought that was the air blew at. But it was like the shit was back there. So they go, I'm like, oh, they'll find out. Girl,
so they didn't give you a warning or nothing.
So they didn't give me shit, right? The next day, I get a note from the rent office saying I have 30 days to get. They evicted me, bitch. I have 30 days to get out because of some drug charge, right? Some drug-related thing. 30 days? Where the fuck I'm gonna go for 30 days? My sister just got me this apartment like some months ago, so where the fuck I'm gonna go? And then that's why I don't like to co-sign for nobody, because you put that other person that don't know shit about what's going on into the situation. So now I'm telling my sister like, girl, I'm gonna get evicted. I'm about to get evicted. I need somewhere to stay. So I ended up staying with my other sister, my crazy ass other sister. But before I went over there, my boyfriend got locked up, right? When he got locked up, this one I said, I'm never been a drug dealer ever again. He said, I need for you, he called me from jail. Babe, I need for you to get this together. I need for you to take this to the white car that's gonna call you soon. Okay, babe, okay, this sounds not easy. Cause he gave me
That
he
don't
gave
sound
me he gave me a revolver. So I had a gun that didn't even belong in my name. Like I don't know who bodied on the gun. I was just acting like I was a whole drug dealer, right? Cause I was in that life. I thought I was in that life.
It's a book.
I ended up going to the wrong fucking car. He told me to go 2 blocks down, right? 2 streets over.
Why he didn't give you the name of the street?
Bitch, it's in the same neighborhood. It was like blocks and blocks, like different
Mhm.
pathways to get to the different apartments. I went 1 block over. I don't know why the fuck I went 1 block over thinking like my street is 1, the other street is 2. No, bitch, he meant 2 extra streets over. The car, the big white vans that they say people pick up people in now and
Kidnap?
yeah,
Mhm.
them. It was like a van like that.
Mhm.
So I ended up going to some Mexicans, and I was like, "Hey, I got your shit." And then I'm waiting for him to do like, you know, give me 5, give me my money. He was like, "No, speak English, no." And I was like, "Oh shit, I went to the wrong fucking car." That could have been a setup. That could have been undercover cops or whatever. Bitch, I said, fuck that other car. I want my ass back in the household. And I just told my ex-boyfriend, I said, I'm never selling your drugs ever again. So whatever you need on your books, baby, you better call the other one. You better call somebody. I don't know if you have a other one, but I'm not doing nothing to put nothing on your books. You're not getting my money from my paycheck or nothing like that. But what happened was when I ended up moving my sister for like a week or 2, I ended up getting my own place in the same subdivision with her. I actually told my boyfriend, like, in order to be with me, I need for you to get a job. So I ended up getting him on at the job that I was working at. But he was working there for a couple of months. Then he said, this is not fast money. So I said, if you go back to the streets, it's done. He went back to the streets, and I broke up with his ass.
That's good.
I never went back. I never went back. Because I could have ended up dead or anything could have happened to me. I could have, bitch. I would have been scared, nervous.
And you little?
Yeah,
oh,
they would have
got
took
you.
me. They would have took my ticket and my purse.
You would have been braiding somebody.
Bitch, I would have to give up all my shit, my tampons. I would have to give up all my shit. They would have just took my shit from me. Like, how would I would have been? Like, if I go back them years, where would I been if I would have continued that life?
In prison. Because they would have got your ass.
Bitch, I would have had to fight. I would have had to fight for my whole life.
You would have got caught by the undercover. They would have took your ass, put all these charges on you because they couldn't get him, and then they didn't find nothing at your house.
God had his hands on me, even at a young age. I did
Yes.
not even know he had. Before I knew who God was, he had his hands on me.
Yes.
Because my life could have went in a whole different way. That's why I always tell my husband, I don't want to deal with no drug dealers. If you tell me you're going to start selling or whatever, you ain't going to sell in this motherfucking house because I ain't going to be with you.
Yeah. I think that was the life when we was kids.
Yeah. I can't be with no drug dealer. Like, if I wasn't married, I wouldn't be able to be with no drug. I don't want that. I'm good on that.
I was with a drug dealer.
When was it?
First of all.
Ain't no friend with drug dealer. Something
Girl,
new.
yeah, you ain't know that?
No, bitch.
Oh, he was the man.
He was the man?
He was the plug. I remember he came to my house on a bike. This was before he started driving. And he had like a brick under his bike while he riding the bike. He left it in front of the house. And somebody stole the bike. When I told you,
So he wasn't no smart drug dealer.
I guess, I don't know. Like, I guess because every time they stop him, they will search him.
So he wouldn't search the fucking bike.
No,
so
they
he was
wouldn't
smart.
search the bike. But he wasn't thinking when he came to the house and put the bike.
This was in New York?
Yeah. And people, you know, in New York, people still bikes. You just can't leave it out here. You can just leave your bike and it
Ain't nobody gonna take no bike out here.
Not in New York.
They take cars.
It was
out
a
here.
mongoose bike with pegs on the front and the back.
Oh yeah, they take
And it
it.
was black and yellow.
They taking
They
it.
took
They would have
the
took their
hell
hair
out
too though. With the pads and all. They would have took their hair. Fuck that. They would have. Fuck that. I go back on that. They would have took their hair too.
They took that damn bike and I'm like, fuck this. I don't know how old I was. 16, 17. I don't remember how old I was. And the people it was 5 houses down. People always outside. Nobody was outside that day. I was like, I know y'all motherfuckers took the bike. I was up and down the street cursing and carrying on. I went to the boulevard. And Fred was just looking at me like, you fucking crazy. I said, nah, fuck that. But, yeah, he was just a drug dealer.
So you said was. So what made him change?
I don't know, I never asked. I guess because we got married. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
I came into it because like when we first started, he was a drug dealer, but after a while, he just stopped.
it just calmed down.
Yeah, he went to school.
So instead of plugging, he just started smoking.
Yeah, but he was smoking when I met him.
Oh, okay. Wow, it's crazy, like how our lives would have really went
Right.
if we stayed
But
in
I
that
wasn't-
childhood mentality.
I mean, I wasn't selling drugs. I wasn't there with him. I didn't know when he had it, when he didn't have it. That's his thing.
I think because I was so nosy,
Oh, no,
which I still
I
am,
didn't really care.
that I be all in your shit. Like,
I'm not doing that.
like, babe, what you got? What you doing?
Right.
And so I'm seeing them doing it, and so I'm like, oh, okay. So then it become normal, you
Yeah.
know, because you keep saying it.
Mhm.
You don't see nothing else around you.
Yeah.
You just see that. You know what I'm saying? The fast life.
Yeah.
Like fast is not always good.
No.
You know what I mean?
It's not.
So that's why I said I just can't. And now, even before I make a decision, like any decision, I just always think about everything I could lose.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so before I hit a bitch in her face, I think about Tamika, you work for a federal job, bitch, you can lose that.
Right.
You know, so before I shoot somebody with my gun,
Mm-hmm.
bitch, you work for a federal job,
Mm-hmm.
you married, you probably can lose that. You know what I'm saying? So I try to think about that. Like, even if when I you know, I still don't have kids, but I always think about if I had kids, every decision I make now, I'm like, you know, if I get kids, then they're gonna know about this and that. So I don't want my kids to know about
What you were doing.
the bad shit that
Right.
I was doing. You know,
Right.
hopefully they don't hear this podcast. Hopefully they don't hear this episode.
But
But-
no, that'd be a learning. It's, you know, you can teach them like, this is what I did, so don't do what I did.
Yeah, but that's not how kids think. They do what you did
Yeah.
for some reason. The more
It
you
just-
tell them not to do it, they still do it.
Right. It just depends how your child is.
That's true.
Cause Cameron,
He's so far from that.
Cameron is just gonna be like, yeah, no.
Drugs
Can I just
for
get
losers.
a Nintendo eShop card, please? That's all I want.
I used to think as a child, like, cursing was so bad.
Right.
Like, if you curse, I'm like, oh my God, you're so ugly.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't curse until I got 16. At the age of 15, like, people think I really be playing. Like, my sister would have to be here to tell you, at the age of 14 and 15, we were still playing with our fucking dolls.
I think
Like,
I
a lot of
stopped
kids
playing with
wasn't.
my dolls like 14.
Like, when I got to, when I got to 10th grade,
Mm-hmm.
that's when I was like, oh, there's some niggas out here.
Yeah.
It's some, fuck these dogs. It's some dicks out here. Like, I see you. I'm at home, put my door with the man, like, mommy, daddy. I said, okay, so I need to wake the fuck up. My mama, she let us go outside, but we really didn't want to be outside like that. Let's lose outside with our cousins.
Right.
So I wasn't really into like being outside.
Yeah.
But then I go to a Atlanta public school. I'm just like this. Oh, this what we doing? 'Cause, bitch, I was in ROTC. Like, I was in my books. Like,
Right.
then I get to go to Creekside. Bitch, I'm skipping school. I see fine niggas. I'm like, oh, shit, let me get with it.
Right. But that's how it is in high school, because when I got to high school, I was skipping classes.
But what grade? Bitch, don't
Ninth.
tell me you're doing that 9th grade.
Yeah.
Wow.
When I got to 9th grade.
Bitch, I was in my books.
I was doing that too. See, my mom worked at night. She just found this out like last year, I think. We used to have parties.
You want to hookah?
No, you good.
Okay.
We used to have cut parties at the house. So I'm in 9th grade, my brother in 8th grade. And my brother know everybody. This is our first year not being in school because we always went to the same school.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in high school, he in middle school. My mom went to work at 1 and she got off at 9. So everybody knew at 9 o'clock, y'all got to go. So his friends would come over, my friends would come over. And then at that time, me and Francois started. No, before Francois, I was with somebody else. They would come over, and we would just be at the house chilling. And then one of my friends that we like fried chicken, we'll cook. It was the hangout spot. But 9 o'clock, all right, it's time for everybody to go.
But in 9th grade?
Yeah.
I didn't do that shit until 10th grade.
I mean, I ain't.
Yeah. You did that 9th grade on up.
Yeah.
I did that shit in 10th grade. Like, we used to, them parties.
9th and 10th grade, but
we did that.
towards the end of 10th grade, I was with Francois. So it would just be me and him, and then my brother have his friends or Francois, and his best friend would come over, and my friend would come over. We just be chilling, watching movies, TV.
Wow.
Just chilling.
Wow.
And my mom didn't know.
Wow.
She just found out, like, last year. But 2 years ago.
That remind me, when I was in 10th grade, we just told my mom this some years ago, too. She haven't laughed at it, so I don't think it's me and my little sister. My mom had 2 jobs. She always worked 2 jobs. So I feel like whatever place she had, she just paying the bills. It really was our place. As long as we kept it clean and did our chores or whatever, that's all that matters to her, right? I remember one time we had some dudes come over the house. You know, one night we called our brother. I had my dude, one of his best friends who called our brother. And then the boy who called our brother, he just knew everybody. He was popular. So then my best friend at the time, because she dated my brother, right? The guy who called my brother. And then my sister have her little boo thing. Now we had like a lot of little boo things, like different groups. But that was the best group to have over, you know, because they was older than us, like by some years. They was in the same high school with it. And one day, we all chilling. We chilling. My mom, she's very, very mean. Still to this day. And we all in there chilling, listening to music, laughing. We hit the lock. I said, get y'all ass in the goddamn house. Get y'all ass in the house. They ran in the motherfucking closet. So my thing, this is me and my sister thing. If mama come home in any situation, I'm gonna tell them to get in the closet, right?
Y'all already had it planned out.
We had it planned. I'm gonna talk to mama because I talk a lot. Keisha's scared. I said, Keisha, you get their ass out the house. So I'm gonna go in there and talk to mama, talk to her about her job, ask her if she want me to scratch her head. That's one of her things. Can you scratch my head and grease it? So I'm like, Mom, you want your hair scratched, your head scratched, and you want me to grease it? She's like, yeah, go ahead and do that. Fuck that. That night, she didn't want that shit.
She knew something was
She didn't want that shit. She didn't know something was up yet, but she didn't want that shit. She come in the house, she talking to one of her friends or one of my aunties, who knows. And all I know is that she got naked, but she's in her bra and her panties, right? We know we got them in the closet. It ain't just girls in our house. It's the guys, too.
Everybody in the closet.
My God. She come in our room with her bra and pants on. And you know the closet that have, like, the things, like, it look like blinds? That's how the closet was made. In that apartment, it look like a little blind.
Right.
Girl, they seen my mama ass. They seen my mama titties. And every time she walked in the room, I said, God damn it. I'm going to hear about this shit at school. So they just kept my mama finally went in the back room. I said, Keisha, let's switch it up. You go back there and you talk to mama and tell her that you're going through something bad in school or whatever. I'm gonna hurry and get their ass out. I got their ass out. Girl, we go to school the next day. They talking about, yeah, your mama got a big ass. I'm like, God damn. Talking about Tamika and Keisha mama with a big ass. Girl, so then the next day, the next month, she said, I feel like somebody was in my house. We're like, what you talking about? We said, Mama, we ain't about to go with you with this situation because we know we ain't have nobody in here. That's why I said I do not lie because I cannot keep a fucking lie. I started stuttering. I started looking up in the fucking sky. I said, Ever since that day, I ain't gonna say we never did it again because we had one of my friends. Then this was a girl. We had her come over. We skipped school. She came over. I said, bitch, I made the eggs. Keisha's supposed to make the bacon, and she's supposed to brought the biscuits. My mama did not like this girl, but with me, it was me, Keisha, and Chandra. We were all in the house. Shaquita. We all in the house, chilling on the bed, just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, we're supposed to be at school. Her mama don't even know she's skipping. Our mom don't know we skipping.
Mm-hmm.
But we skipping at my house. Girl, my mama walked in there. I guess she felt sick at work. Her ass came home early because we know her shifts. We said my mama went past that room. She didn't look over to the right. I said, this ain't like my mama. Because normally she look over to the right like, hey, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
She knew Shakita was in that fucking room. Oh, I said, we better get our ass. We better get our ass cussed out. My mama didn't have to hit us. She cussed us out to the max. Girl, I said, Shakita, if you don't take your motherfucking biscuits and take your motherfucking ass home and get the fuck up out of here, bitch, before we get hit. Get your biscuits and get your ass home. You said, fuck them biscuits.
Right. I was
Girl,
like,
that
nah,
motherfucker, she
I
ain't put her shoes on. That motherfucker jumped out that motherfucking, she ain't jump out the window, but that motherfucker dipped out that motherfucking house. My mama came in that room. She was so silent. You know, when you have a mama that always fussing at you, and that motherfucker silence, you don't know what's going through her mind.
Right.
That motherfucker got that goddamn, what's the thing that you plug into the wall, the extension cord? It was over with.
So she knew she was there.
She knew.
How?
Bitch, I don't fucking know, because she didn't even look to the fucking right.
Y'all never asked her how you knew?
Bitch, I didn't ask her, not even to these years. I don't even want to make her upset. She said, I always know when y'all do something. You don't think the neighbors call and tell me? Hell no, they ain't calling, because sometimes they up there. Girl, I just remember all the experience that we went through that it just, when you said your story, it just made me remember, like, us sneaking people in the house, too, having those, like, little parties and stuff, which was really, really cool.
Right.
That's when I learned how to smoke weed. And beer, and drink beer.
We didn't really smoke at the house. We were just chilling, watching TV, listening to music.
So y'all could have just been playing with dolls.
Eating. No, my brother was fucking.
He was fucking at a young age.
Yeah, he was.
What? How old was he when he was fucking?
I think he said
What?
12.
12? He was fucking people at the age of 12?
Yeah.
Who the fuck was he fucking?
My friends, his
Wow.
friends,
Wow.
people from school. Damn,
Wow.
He was fucking young.
He was what, in elementary fucking?
Yep.
So he wasn't even into him in his books.
No.
He was the book.
Yes. That nigga barely made it out of school.
Now, you know he got mad at you last episode. Don't do that to him. Don't do that to him.
When we go to school and they found out we related, they be like, for
How?
real? Y'all like night and day. I'm like,
12? Well, you know, boys fuck early. Why though?
I don't know.
They trying to impress their friends.
That's what it is.
Because
Some
we
girls
can,
do too.
those are whores.
Why they gotta be whores?
Okay, so I feel like
It can't
this.
be-
Back in the day, our
Mhm.
mom, them, was having children. They was popping, I used to always say popping turtles. Because they was popping children left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Pop, 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 pop. They was having sex at the age of 12.
I don't know. I
Because
never asked my mom how
On
old
my
she
sister's
was.
birth certificate, it say that my mom had her at the age of 16 or 18.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck was you doing?
Fucking death.
I know that, but what I'm saying is,
See, I don't,
16?
yeah, people have kids at 16.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
How many people you see now how many people you know now that have children?
I don't know
Exactly.
little kids.
The generation has changed.
But now a lot of people don't want kids.
Yeah, they give their kids up. They can just give them all to me.
They give them up, or they said, millennials, they only have like one. Majority of people have one or none.
That's crazy. Because
But like back in the day, like my grandma.
they was fucking. Oh, grandma was fucking.
Oh,
Grandma was fucking at the age of 7.
kids.
Grandma was having sex at the age
She
of
said,
7.
we ain't have TV. We ain't have nothing to do.
They was
Oh,
bored.
okay.
Was they picking cotton?
No.
Oh, that was their mama.
They mama or they mama.
They mama.
Mm-hmm.
Woo, woo.
They ain't had no TV.
So my mama was fucking at the age of 12. And
I
my
don't know how
mama,
old my
grandma,
mama was.
my mama was fucking at the age of 7. Had to be.
7?
Had to be.
Can't be 7.
Had to be. I didn't look at my mama's birth certificate. They was popping out turtles. Like, I know somebody that they mom is like 60 something, and she already have like 14 kids.
What?
So that motherfucker was fucking at the age of 2.
Not 2. She could have started at 18
4.
and just had back to back. This bitch said 4.
Had to be. Back to no. Her 2 youngest ones are like back to back, right? No, the 3 young ones like back to back because I dated the brother. Them other ones are older. She was fucking, and she big too. Everybody who was having sex back in the day that has like 14 kids, they are big. They got big mama. They call them big mama.
They ain't had nothing else to do.
But fuck.
They ain't have TV.
So they never really heal. They still not healed. Don't your vagina have to heal when you have a child?
You gotta wait 6 weeks. Some people don't wait. That's how they get
No, I
pregnant.
think y'all really supposed to wait for a year.
Really?
I
No,
really
to have
think
sex?
to like all the way heal.
I don't know. I had to see something. I don't know.
I think to have sex, you may have to wait 6 weeks. Bitch, I got a birth book in my room. To have sex, it's like 6 weeks. But to heal all the way, I really think a woman's body take a little longer to heal. So I think it's a full year. On my research. If I'm wrong, you guys let me know. But on my research, you know, bitch, when you can't have kids and when you're trying to have, you like, let me research this, research that, how it's gonna go. Yeah.
I don't know. But I know people.
Because when you had Cameron, did you start fucking back to back? I mean, did you start, I mean, you had no more kids, but.
Because we ain't want no more kids and we scared. So we just like, yeah, nah.
Woo! God had hands on me because I probably would have had 14 kids.
What?
But I wouldn't have sex with everybody without condoms. I would only have sex with people who I was in love with without condoms. So, yeah. But then I probably would have had 14 kids with them.
Can you imagine?
Me with 14 kids?
What kind of how does that work? Like,
bitch, we would have been living like the Mexicans. I'm sorry,
like,
you guys. I love the Mexicans, but
you would have to get bunk beds like 4.
It would have been like the cabins.
Like 2 in
It would have been
each
like the
room.
cabins. 2 kings.
But
Three
if it's
kings,
14 people
and
living
then
in
bunk
the house,
beds for the rest. So the oldest ones get the full, it go
no,
like
they
that.
They
go
gotta
like
get
that.
bunk beds too.
Let me tell you something.
Everybody
When my mama had her apartment, it was 4 of us, 4 girls. She had a big full, a queen size in the room, and she'd have me and my little sister on the bunk bed on the other side of the room. I was in one room. So we stayed like that for a long time because she had to make it happen.
Right.
So just imagine me with 14. Each room gonna look that way. A queen, give me more room. And that's 2 kids in that bed, and then the bunk bed. So we're gonna have like 5 rooms looking like, how many beds is that? 1, 3, 6, 9. Yeah, like 5 rooms. 6, because I gotta have my room.
Right. A 6-bedroom house?
Bitch, they made those?
Yeah. But you think you could afford a 6-bedroom house?
Bitch, I'm gonna get 3 jobs. I need 3 full-time jobs. if that can work.
That's not gonna work.
I need to be at work, making money while I'm at work. And then find a hustle where I can make money while I'm still working. So that's one.
Back in the day? No.
Back in the day, no, bitch. I don't know how.
That's what I'm thinking about back in the day. I'm not thinking about today.
I don't know how. But the houses were cheaper.
Right, but the wage was cheaper.
Not in New York. Y'all was getting paid out there.
No, it wasn't.
Y'all shit is high out there, though.
Right, but it wasn't that much. Minimum wage was like $7.25 when I left.
If y'all was $7.25, I was $4.25. Because what our minimum wage is.
I don't know. I haven't made minimum wage
in years.
It's been more than 10 years.
Yeah, me too. So I can say minimum wage. Let's say minimum wage is 9. Cause y'all always minimum wage is like higher than ours, I think. But y'all have to pay more with less money, which is crazy to me because we can pay pay less money on something and have a little bit more to spend.
Right. That's why everybody from New York is moving here.
Yeah, because the motherfuckers think they rich too when they come down here. I don't understand that.
Right. But now the houses in New York is I think
they still high.
Sevens, yeah.
They still high. That's why they still come down here and buy something that's like in the 4.
Yeah.
And we can't afford it.
No.
That's crazy.
So, I don't know.
We need to talk to somebody about that.
Because it's not only New York, people from California too. California people coming too, and then they more expensive than New York.
And I said my spirit is from Cali. So I went there, and I was just like, oh my God, it's the perfect weather. It's like the people are cool.
They laid back.
They laid back. They don't give a fuck about nobody but themselves.
Because they smoke weed.
I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that. I said these motherfuckers cool down here. I didn't think of that. They all fucking hot. And I think I was too. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to check it up again? You want to drink some more wine with me? Drink some more wine with me. We ain't drunk wine one more time. We hit the glasses one more time. It is. You didn't smoke none of the hookah. I smoke all the hookah.
You needed it.
I did.
I'm so glad you getting this.
Thank you.
Hopefully tomorrow is more.
I can't wait for the next episode. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but we may have a special guest. I'm not sure.
Why are you looking at me like that? I don't know who it is.
I don't know. We may have a special guest.
She said I don't know.
But we'll let y'all know. You want to shake it up again, or you want to go ahead and cut this shit out?
We can wrap it up.
All right, you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in to Hookahs and Conversation. This is your girl Tamika.
It's your girl Candice. Thanks, guys.
We out.
Make sure you follow us up on our IG page, up on the Hookahs and Conversation. Also, tune in up on our YouTube page, up on the Hookahs and Conversation. And
send us questions to hookahsandconversations@gmail.com so we can put it in a bowl and shake this shit up. Ow!
this your girl Tamika.
This your girl Candice.
We out. Drop that beat.
Shake it up and shake it up.
Shake this shit.
And shake it up and shake it up.
Shake this shit up.